Everyone, peace, peace. This is Angela Jordan Perry with United Community of Homeschoolers Unlimited, and I'm back with you to have a discussion topic. This is in regards to a new program that I am starting here um, with my homeschool association. And so I put this out to all of my members back in November, I believe, and it was to start in January, so many of the dates are already filling up. So if you have students 6th to 8th grade, 9th or 10th graders, you definitely want to tune into this. I mean, 11th and 12th graders are fine too, but at this point, you're kind of already on a trek and you only have a few more years or one more year to work with if they're 11th or 12th graders. So we're going to just talk about a homeschool individual graduation plan, which I'm calling the HIGP, Homeschool Individual Graduation Plan. And so we're going to dive into that in just a moment. But before we get started, let me let you know who I am and a little bit about myself. So again, I'm Angela Jordan Perry. I'm the owner and director of this Option 3 Accountability Association here in the state of South Carolina. I am a homeschool mom of 20 years to 8 children, 3 of whom I've already graduated out of homeschool, 5 of whom I am still homeschooling. Yes. So we are still in the thick of it, and I have a little ways to go as my youngest is 9. He will be 10 this year. My purpose-driven life is to make a positive impact on thousands of homeschoolers worldwide. I do that first serving those who are in the state of South Carolina, and then beyond, my reach is into homeschool, all things homeschool, and encouraging those who are of the African diaspora like myself to home educate, to educate our own children. Okay, so that's a little bit about me, and I make my home in the city of Greer, South Carolina, and so there you go. All right, so the Homeschool Individual Graduation Plan, for those of you who are members with me, have access to this. There's no fee for that, for this service. If you are a member, it's already included. But basically what this is a time for me to sit with you and your student and to map out courses that they will be taking throughout their journey of homeschooling and to high school based on their desires. After high school, some students are, of course, going off to college. Some are going to trade school. Some are unsure still, and some choose to work, just a regular blue collar job, and they're fine with that. Um, and so this is a time where we sit down to figure out, based on what they want to do, based on the school that they may want to attend after high school, what courses should be in place and on their transcript to give them a better opportunity based on their direction. And this is individualized because it's not a one fit all. Now, many may choose just to follow what South Carolina regulations have set up, for, graduating from public school, 24 credits, the basics, so many English, so many math, so many sciences, etc. But sometimes you can get a little bit more focused and detailed if you know exactly what the student is wanting to do, all right? And where they want to go to study. So for example, I didn't know this information that I know now. I didn't know this back when my daughter, or my oldest, was in high school, but I figured it out by the time I got to child number 3. And so her course looked greatly different than the others, greatly different. And so knowing where she wanted to go to college and what she wanted to study, which was violin performance, and she didn't have a clear direction of where she wanted to go. But by the time she did know, we were able to work with that school to very well work with what they desired to see on a transcript for entry into her school. So if you have not set up this time with me, I want to encourage you to go ahead and it's in the show notes here. Choose a time on my calendar, my virtual calendar, what day and time you'd like to sit with me to discuss their guidance and their direction and their education and academic plans, okay, and of studies. Uh, Once I see that you're on my calendar, I will forward to you a form that you're to complete that will help me facilitate our discussion a little bit more effectively within our 15 minutes together. But here in the show notes as well, you can read and get a clarity of what that is, okay? What exactly is the Homeschool Individual Graduation Plan? But I look forward to talking with you and helping your student plan, and so that when is the best time to start? As early as possible. If they have an interest and a desire and they know they're heading to college, let's talk about that and let's get them set for entry into college. If they're not sure what they want to study, no problems. We can at least get something in place if they know they want to go to college. You don't want to be, already in the 11th grade and they realize, wow, we didn't plan as well as we should have or could have based on what they individually wanted to do with their future. Okay, so set that up with me. I look forward to speaking with you, and we can, definitely you can get started with this as early as elementary. Like I already know the trek that my kids are going to go on for the most part. I have some goals in mind, and hopefully they're on board with them. And based on the things that they enjoy and want to do, I have already put them on track for that direction. For all five of them. Well, not all five, all four of them. Okay. So when is it okay to start? And elementary is when you really want to be thinking about this. But definitely middle school years is key time to discussion. So I look forward to speaking with you. Set up a time. I'll be in contact with you and we'll talk about it soon. All right. Peace and blessing, everyone. And if you have any questions, go ahead and send me an email. The information is in the show notes. You can also go to my website at www.UCHUnlimited.com. All right. Peace. Take care, everyone.